Hi, welcome to the Shelly Studio. I was asked to do this by a support group that I am in. If you've watched any of my videos, you know I don't get into my personal stuff all that much. I just don't know how to bring it up. And you're here for the art, right? Not my personal issues. But as May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, I wanted to talk about it just a little bit. Did you know that it was Skin Cancer Awareness Month? I didn't think so. I've only seen like one thing about it. So, for the personal stuff, back in July of 2017, I was diagnosed with melanoma. It's an invasive form of skin cancer. Now, it was a really scary time for me because my father, back in 2009, was diagnosed with melanoma. Well, actually 2008, was diagnosed with melanoma, and he passed away from it about 6 months later. He was diagnosed at stage 4, but mine is stage 0, so that was good news. Now, the doctor removed it all, and then I had to have reconstructive surgery to fix my forehead, because that's where it was. I want to point out that I have never been someone who tans, never gone tanning, but I have had a couple of sunburns, like in my youth, you're out there playing whatever, on the beach, and I have gotten like badly burned, but only about twice that I can even remember. But did you know the sun is not the only way to get skin cancer? Yeah, that was a surprise for me. So you can get it from tanning beds. You can, it can be hereditary. They have tested me. I do not have the gene. Another note, skin cancer, a lot of the same genetic markers as breast cancer. So if you have breast cancer, you can get skin cancer and vice versa, if it's hereditary. But you have to have at least 3 relatives, close relatives with the same cancer as you to be tested. And I had several with breast cancer, so I was tested for both breast cancer and skin cancer, melanoma in particular. And it was not hereditary for me. But my first spot, yes, I'm saying my first spot of melanoma was actually from a curling iron burn. And I think I might have been in my 30s. Like, you burn your forehead curling, and it turned brown after a couple of days, and I thought nothing of it. It was just this little brown spot. Forgot about it, ignored it, whatever. But in the last couple of years, well, probably 2016, 17, it changed. It got bigger. And it was slow enough that I didn't really notice. I'm like, yeah, I just have this, this is a burn, whatever. But, friends and family convinced me to go in, and that's when I was diagnosed. But yeah, I say my first spot, because after I recovered from surgery, I went into the dermatologist for a full body check. Okay. And they check everything. Anyways, they found a spot on the top of my head. This one was much deeper. It actually took 2 surgeries to get it all. Like a week after my first surgery, they called me and they're like, we didn't get it all. I'd been maintaining positivity at this point pretty well for the most part. But that news was like, horrible. I knew I'd have to go back in again. So that was really upsetting. But I did go back in again, and I think that was in January of 2018. So all of this happened in about 6 months. And then again in June of 2018, they found more melanoma on my head. So that was the 4th and hopefully final surgery And I have like a yin and yang on the top of my head. Anyway, so my official diagnosis, they also tested lymph nodes in January. And my official diagnosis is melanoma stage 2. Now, my telling you all this is not to make you feel sorry for me. Currently, I'm doing really well, apart from all the medical bills, of course. I get my skin checked every 3 months, and as I'm very freckly, there's always something they want to test to make sure it's not cancer. And every 6 months, I get a CT scan to make sure nothing has spread. And so far, everything is good. My reason for telling you all this is to encourage you to get your skin checked. Especially if you have spots or freckles. You can also self-check, and I'll put a few links below. There's one website that shows you or explains to you how to self-check, what to look for, and it's really helpful. And it's not just melanoma, there's basal cell carcinoma, which is a lot more common, and there's another one, and I can't think of it at the moment. And those need to be taken care of too. And if they're taken care of early, there's no problem. Even with melanoma, if it's, caught early, it can be taken care of and you'll be just fine. I also want to encourage you to cover up when you're out in the sun. Wear sunscreen. Avoid getting burned. Pale is the new tan. There's always something is the new something, right? Well, I hope you're enjoying my video. My project was inspired by skin cancer awareness, and you'll see that in a little bit. I know this is a longer video. It had a lot of steps. I did speed it up quite a bit. I could probably speed it up a little bit more. Maybe I'll do that. Anyway, if you want to support me or my channel, there are links below. I have an Etsy store. It doesn't have a lot in it right now, but my goal is this week to get all of my acrylic April stuff posted for sale. I won't charge them very much because they were just fun little quick studies, and I'm working on building my Etsy store. There's also a tip jar below, and if you can't donate money to buy something or whatever, just sharing this video, sharing my videos with others, gets more views. It helps YouTube know that you like what you see, and if I can get more subscribers, more views, that will help grow my channel and support me. Of course, I do work. I'm I'm not incapacitated. I just cover up my head. But yeah, so I'm fine, really. But please hit like, leave comments, and I have learned that if you watch this video and you leave YouTube, they will think this video caused you to leave YouTube, and it won't like my video very well, and that messes up the algorithm. So if you liked my video and you're done watching YouTube, click onto somebody else's video, somebody you don't know, not one of your favorite people, and watch that for a minute and then leave YouTube. That actually helps them know that I kept you on YouTube for a little while. Or watch one of my videos. Well, then you'd have to, you know what I mean. Anyway, that's another way to help my channel, support me, and yeah. So you see me drawing that little ribbon. The black ribbon is for skin cancer. Why did it have to be black? Oh, anyway. I hope you liked this video. Please hit like if you did, share with your friends, like I said, and comment. And if you'd like to see more from me and you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that bell notification and you will get notice when I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.